So you guys telling me you have me on camera robbing me, killing a police officer?
Tonight, the woman who shot Officer Shane Bartek will spend a life in prison. The 19-year-old was sentenced today.
I'm about to spend the rest of my life in prison. The rest of my life.
Meet 18-year-old Tamara McLeod, a teenager currently realizing that she will spend the rest of her life in prison for taking the life of an off-duty police officer, Shane Bartek. And as she comes to terms with the fact that her life is over.
Do you want to spend the rest of your living days behind bars?
There is much more to her story that detectives need to uncover, because with each piece of the truth, you will understand exactly how this teenage monster landed herself in this situation.
I'm serious.
Do I look like I'm not being serious? You're 18 years old. You got your whole life. Don't dig yourself into it. All right? Don't do that.
On December 31st, 2021, Cleveland police officer Shane Bartek was eager to enjoy the holiday on a much-needed night off. At just 25 years old, he dedicated as much time as he could to serving his city and to bringing joy to his close-knit family. But that night, as he sat in his car on a rainy street, his bright life was snatched away from him. Because as soon as he sat down, 18-year-old Tamara McLeod stormed the car with a gun in hand, ordering him to get out. When he moved to defend himself, Tamara fired, pulled him out of the car, and sped off, leaving him in the rainy street where he took his final breaths. Panicked, Tamara then traded the vehicle with a friend and fellow criminal, Anthony Butler Jr. When Anthony was caught by police after a wild car chase, he told them everything, including who he got the vehicle from. Which means it wasn't long before Tamara was taken into custody for questioning and read her rights.
Do you know why you are here tonight?
No, I do not. I've been asking questions repeatedly.
Nobody's told you anything?
Anything.
Okay. So, it was an unfortunate incident that took place, okay? So, before we get into it, you know, there's always two sides to every story.
Right.
All we're trying to do is get to the truth.
Yes.
So, somewhere in between these lines is where the truth lies.
Yes.
There are defining moments in our lives too.
Yes.
Okay. This is one of those defining moments in your life.
Yes.
Okay. There was a vehicle, a Mazda, that you gave to somebody this evening. Okay. The CX-5.
I gave it to somebody?
Yeah, the black one.
Right.
So you remember that car?
I was, yeah.
Yeah. Where did you get that at?
Somebody, I rent a lot of cars for friends and stuff.
Where did you rent it at?
My friend, I tell him, I want to drive and I pay him weekly.
Who's your friend?
His name is Sid.
Sid?
Yeah.
Cedric?
Yes.
Where did Cedric give you the car?
He gave me the car. Yes.
And Cedric gave you that car?
Yes.
Is that your brother? What's your
Just
brother's
a friend.
What's your brother's name?
My brother name is Terrence.
Terrence? Is he still, you said was?
No, he's incarcerated. Yeah.
Got it.
He's incarcerated.
So what's Cedric's your friend?
Yeah.
What's his last
My
name?
brother?
No, Cedric.
I don't really know Cedric last name. Like I say, it's a renting thing. I rent his place and I rent cars and stuff from him and his friends and stuff, And they're like, let's boost this.
All right, so when did you rent the Mazda from?
I was supposed to get it tonight, but they said that they needed it back or whatever, so I hopped in with my friends.
You said you had the Mazda.
Right, and then,
So when did you first get it?
I got the Mazda around about 7, 8, but they called me right back and said that they needed it, they wanted to get some stuff out the trunk of the car. So I'm like, whatever, cool. Let's do yours.
Who's they?
He was with his friends. Like I said, I know Sid by Cedric Sid. He was with a group of guys. I can't really tell you their names or nothing like that. But yeah, they all hang together. It's like
Where are they at?
To be honest with you, they're like mental health people. So they all really hang like bus stops, with the public libraries. They're not really like mentally stable,
So is it Tamara or Tamara? Tamara. Remember when I was talking about one of those defining moments in our lives?
Yes.
It's very important for you right now to be completely honest
Yes, sir.
with us about this situation.
I'm-
Because I'm going to lay it out for you, okay?
Can you please lay it out?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to. So, at about 6:15 yesterday, a gentleman was walking in his vehicle. And he was approached by somebody who pulled a gun on him. And that person robbed him of his car. But not only did they rob him of his car, but they shot him with the revolver that they had and killed him.
Are we serious?
Do I look like I'm not being serious?
So that's why we're here.
Wow.
So it's out in front of this.
Right,
You
yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
This is one of those moments in your life that
Hell
you need
yeah,
to-
this yeah.
yeah.
Like I
It
said,
is.
I be with my guys and shit. I don't be into.
Yeah.
We
So we arrested somebody that was in that car.
Mhm.
Big long chase,
Big long chase.
Right.
110 miles an hour, through 5 or 6 suburbs, a couple counties. Okay, they're crashing down off Lakeshore Boulevard.
260 Lakeshore. Out there. You ended up wrecking it. But we got it. And he came in and he laid the whole thing out.
Police are honestly not even touching on just how insane the car chase was. And within that chase, just how dumb Tamara's buddy Anthony Butler Jr. was. After leading police on a chase reaching over 100 miles per hour, Anthony tried to cut through the yard of an apartment complex and, perhaps having watched a few too many Fast and Furious movies, tried to break through a chain link fence. But it didn't break. And when police tried to bash the windows to pull Anthony out, who they assumed was injured, he began screaming at them for shooting at the car. So yeah, not really a surprise that he was the type to tell police everything, including that Tamara confessed every aspect of the killing of Shane to him.
Right. Told you guys like what?
He told us everything. So here's what I'm going to ask.
Yes.
Okay. That person that was robbed and killed.
Hey, there's an officer down here waiting.
The Cleveland police officer. So you need to get out in front of this. Look at my face.
I'm looking at you, sir.
You need to get out in front of this, okay? Because you're in a tough spot. And right now, you need to help yourself.
Yes.
If this is something that just got out of control and you didn't mean for it to go as far as it did,
Right.
I will believe that, because I don't believe that the intent was to kill somebody. I believe the intent was to take somebody's vehicle because maybe that's what you do. I don't know. I don't know you from Eve. I've never met you before in my life.
Yes, listen.
Hold on. Before you open your mouth and say something, I want you to think long and hard about what you're about to say.
Listen, sir. I don't know what's going on. I'm not the picture perfect type of female. I have a background and I'm on probation and everything for stuff. The one thing I'm not about is killing no officer.
Yeah, I don't think you meant to do it.
I don't know what you you keep saying me, sir. I rent cars and stuff from people. Now it's New Year's. That car, the gun and everything, I got it to shoot, to try to beast in style.
Well, he was shot with a revolver. Okay.
Listen, sir.
I don't think you meant for this to happen.
Listen, I rent everything literally for them guys. Cars, clothes. That gun is not mine.
How do you rent it? What do you use to rent?
Money. They get for
Where do
money.
you work?
I don't work anywhere,
So
sir.
where do you get your money?
I landscape and paint houses on the side.
So you work.
Basically, but it's not like no W2
Well, you
or
still
anything.
work.
Yeah, but it's nothing like major.
Let
So
me
I
ask you
take care
this.
of myself.
Do you know how many cameras there are in the city? You have any idea? You have any idea how many surveillance cameras on buildings, apartment buildings, really good ones, too. It's not like the old junky ones where it's just a phase that you can't tell what's going on.
So what are you guys telling me? You have me on camera killing a police officer?
I just want you to understand.
Just listen.
Where we're at.
Yes.
Okay. You cannot go. I cannot go out this door and get to my house without being on 15 cameras. Clearly.
Yes.
That's a minimum.
Clearly. All right. Now I'm going to tell you something else. You ever heard of the Real-Time Crime Center? Those are cameras that the city of Cleveland puts up that have people watching them all the time.
So you guys are telling me you have me on camera robbing and killing a police officer?
Police don't just have her robbing and killing a police officer. They have her arriving at the scene, confronting him, shooting him, grabbing his phone from his pocket, driving away, and trading the car off with Anthony. It's hard to look at that and see an accident, isn't it? But when she realizes what charges she's facing, well, she'll have no choice.
Listen. Let's just throw out the police officer aspect.
Anything.
Okay.
You guys have me on camera. I understand, yes. Yes, I got this shit from these guys. It's the new year. The gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a go. They like sure. I do this on the regular. My financial having custody.
So you got the guns in the car from people that you don't know the name of?
Right.
I mean, listen, you got to do better than that, kiddo.
Sir, I don't even know the guy you have in custody. I don't know his name.
Well, he knew yours.
Yeah, he's a friend of Sid's. I read Sid's apartment.
Well, how do you know who he is then?
No, I don't. That's the Sid friend.
How do you know who had the car?
You have no idea.
Listen, I got the car from them.
From who?
Sid and his friends.
Well, then how did his friend get back into it?
They asked me to get something out of the trunk of one of the cars I had. That's why y'all see all the keys.
Where did that happen?
This happened
Because
all over.
Listen, I'm telling you the truth. I'm willing to work for you. You tell me where this happened, where this Trump thing happened, and we'll go investigate that. We'll go prove one way or the other with the cameras down there. But understand this. We're going to get to the truth. Everything that you tell us, we're going to check out.
Yes.
All right?
It's a lot of cars involved. I was supposed to rent a car. I don't even have any cash on me because I actually paid my money. I even gave my friend up there to show how the custody. We hopped in with each other to go boy hop. Mm-hmm. I get cars from Sid and his friends all the time.
So the two other girls that are here were in that car with you? No. So let's get back to. You're losing me, or you're trying to confuse me. I'm an old guy.
Sir, you guys are confusing me. Shit.
I'm not trying to.
Yes.
All right. Where did you get that car?
I got that car from Sid's friend.
When?
It was about 7, 8 o'clock. He sent me. It was Quincy.
Quincy.
Yes.
Quincy and what? Quincy's a big street.
Like 60th, on one of the one-way side streets. And then he called me back and said he had something in the trunk, but I had already hopped in the car with my friends. Mm-hmm. We went to a.
Where these two friends came and picked you up?
Yeah.
From where?
Diane picked me up from Josephine's.
From Josephine's?
It's the bar on 79.
I know where it is.
Yeah. It's the bar.
Diane, is that her name?
Yes.
Okay.
And like I said, we were just shooting a gun in the projects. Yeah. Because it was New Year's,
You're shooting the guns that were in the car in the projects?
Yeah.
How many times did you shoot them?
Twice.
Twice?
Yes.
Ah, a favorite pastime of every American, wondering if what you're hearing is gunshots or fireworks on New Year's Eve. See, the hood and the country have a lot more in common than people would like to think. As much as Tamara is trying to play it off like she shot the gun to have a good old time, she's actually just using it as an excuse for two things. Firstly, why there's gunshot residue on her hand, and secondly, why her DNA will be all over the gun that was used to kill Shane.
So let's just back up. Listen, I want to explain something to you, okay?
Yes, sir.
I want you to listen to me carefully. How old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
You're 18 years old.
You any kids?
No.
No? Okay.
We've been doing this a long time.
Yes, sir.
All right. We've never met, right?
Yes.
I don't know you.
Right.
I don't know what kind of person you are. But I want to explain to you the difference between something that just got out of hand and went south and you didn't mean for it to happen, as opposed to intentionally doing what occurred. Because one potentially carries the death penalty, as opposed to the other saying, listen, I didn't mean for that to happen. I panicked. Things got out of control.
Listen, sir.
You listen to me for me, okay? You're 18 years old. You've got your whole life to think of. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Do you want to spend the rest of your living days
No.
behind bars?
No.
Do you ever want an opportunity to walk the streets again?
Yes.
Then what you need to do is you need to come to grips with what happened tonight. You understand me?
Yes.
Listen,
Sir,
you need to come to grips with what took place tonight.
listen.
Be it an accident, I don't think you intended to kill him.
Listen, sir. Was I on camera killing anybody today? I have a lot of Jack Daniels in me and whiskey and shit, but
Listen, you know what you just said to me a minute ago? You just said that you bent the corner and he started blowing you up, and that was the last time you seen him. You didn't see him again.
yes.
And then you told us those phones in the car aren't yours. So how's he blowing you up?
Because I have my friend phone.
Which friend?
Diane. They're telling me that he's
So
squatting.
Diane's phone is one of those phones we got out of that car?
Maybe, because she has her phone. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I
So
said,
we're going to see calls from your boy calling you, blowing you up at 7 o'clock at night.
no, listen, that's not my phone. My roommates, listen, let me tell you all the story.
Please.
When I got this Mazda, I planned out to go out. I don't know what, I met these guys because they said they wanted me to rent their car. They needed the money. Okay. I seen the revolver. I asked them, I said, well, shit, let me get it. You know how people are. I wanted to shoot a gun for New Year's. Like I said, I'm on camera for shooting a man. Like, I'm confused for today.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there were 2 cameras on that building in the back of that parking lot.
Actually 4.
And it shows my face.
Okay.
It shows my face.
It shows the gentleman getting shot. It shows somebody running, grabbing his keys off the roof of a car. It shows you running to the back of the parking lot, hitting the button, opening the car, getting in the car, driving right straight towards the cameras, and then out the parking lot. Right? So before you're digging, man, and I don't want you to dig.
And it's me.
Don't dig yourself into a death penalty.
Right? Let me tell you this.
Understand?
Let me tell you this.
Don't do that.
That gentleman was shot with a revolver.
Yeah, yes.
The bullet is still in him. So we are going to have the bullet.
Yes.
Is that going to match the bullet that comes out of that one of those guns that we got out of your car? The car that you were in?
Listen, like I said,
Is it?
maybe.
Yep. Maybe.
This not my gun. Shit, I just got right.
What do you mean it's not your gun?
It's not. Can't buy guns or anything. I'm 18 years old.
Where'd you get the gun from?
I got it from Sid Freedom. Who got caught with the car? We traded everything.
Well, why
What'd
would
you
you
trade?
give you his gun?
I asked him to shoot it on New Year's. I told you guys, they're like easily manipulated. Shit, I asked him. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know.
Did you just tell us that you don't know if that gun is the same gun that killed that person?
If I didn't kill this person, you guys.
Boy, finish it up. Finish the sentence.
Like, it's not a sentence. That gun I got from him.
Here, listen. You keep going around this. Remember I said
Please, sir. Like,
don't
this
dig
is too
yourself-
much. Like, I don't understand. Like,
don't dig yourself into it.
and I'm not.
Just relax.
Just listen for a second. Listen to these times that I throw out. All right. So around 6:15, this incident occurs.
yes.
Okay. around 6:20, Cedric messages somebody and said, my sister got a Mazda to trade for the car.
Right.
Sound right?
Listen, sir.
And then they're told to meet down on 40th. Right?
Right.
Okay. So you had the Mazda at that point. At 6:20, 6:21, you had the Mazda.
Right.
Okay. Does that sound about right?
Yes.
Okay. 6 minutes after this guy was shot, you had the vehicle. Okay. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. Don't bury yourself into a death penalty case. Okay? Don't do that. I don't think.
I'm a little intoxicated.
I get it. I don't think.
I honestly, listen.
I don't think you meant for this to happen.
Was I on ground? Me stealing this car? Was my grade showing? Was isomer that I have on this yellow jacket and everything? That I have on this outfit stealing this man before I killed this man?
Yes.
Like, I don't know why y'all want to put me in this other guys in this. Shit, I would like to ride and do shit.
Listen, we don't seek to we don't pick somebody and try to put them in a situation. Okay?
Well, can you tell me what's going on after this? Like, I don't know. You guys not hearing me out. This is a big thing.
Hey, listen, we'll hear anything
Like I
you have to
said.
say. You were in the car, right?
Yes, I was in that
You
car.
were in the car 6 minutes after the car got jacked, shot. Right?
By your own admission,
You just said that. I'm not trying to trick you.
in Cedric's set up the meeting between you and this other guy to trade the car.
Listen, I don't know what you guys were saying on that man phone or none of that. It's since 7 o'clock I had that car. 6:21 and 7 is around the same time.
It's
Like I
40.
say, meeting the 40th, right? They made me on Quincy.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see the keys I had in my I didn't have no Mazda keys. He gave me a blue Volkswagen Jetta and I had a green Nissan Altima.
That's what he said. That's what he said. You traded him you gave him the car.
That is the one he wanted me to rent.
They gave you the blue car. You gave him the Mazda.
Listen, I came out of the green car to get in the blue Jetta. Like that Mazda, like I never drove this Mazda.
You just told
You just said you did.
Listen, one time though, like.
Well, you drove it then.
But like I didn't drive it from no. Where did this man even get shot at? Like on 40th?
Tamara could teach a masterclass on how to tell on yourself and contradict yourself. Unfortunately for her, the intoxication excuse isn't going to work, and neither is, down the road, her attempt to act sorry. Because Tamara didn't just kill the officer, she went out and partied afterward, something that was also caught on camera.
Let me explain to you about touch DNA. Okay?
Yes, please.
All right. And we're going to ask you to submit to a DNA sample voluntarily if you want. If not, we're going to get a search warrant. We'll get it from you. Okay, so we're going to get your DNA one way or the other. And I'm not, I'm just telling you that's going to happen.
So my DNA is on this man.
We're going to find out. We'll find out if your DNA is in the car.
Yes, I
We're
was
going to find out
in
if
that
that
car.
DNA is in that gun.
Yes, I just shot that gun in the
Okay.
projects. Me and my friend
And there
both.
was a struggle between the victim and
A struggle. I'm 5'3", a woman at that. I can't struggle with nobody. Like I told the officer, you keeping and shit. I'm intoxicated and shit. It's
Well,
nothing I can do.
maybe we're not saying that you physically attacked this guy. Maybe he was trying to disarm you. Maybe he was trying to grab that gun away from you, and you got away. And when you pulled away, the gun went off. That's what we're trying to tell you. We don't think that you went up there to kill that guy and take his shit.
I don't think that's what you did.
All right? We think you went up there to rob that guy.
It was just,
And he came after you to get the gun out of your hand because you're a 5'4" female, which, by the way, is the exact same height. The exact same height. You know how we found that out? Because we measured how tall the minivan was that you guys were next to. And the person that did this, you, was exactly 5'4" to 5'3" according to that solid object. All right, you ever see the convenience stores got the tape?
Yes.
Right? All we got to do is measure that minivan that was there and see how tall it was, and then with the picture, see how tall you were, as opposed to how tall he was.
So can you guys tell me what's going on?
So, well, we're trying to find out what's going on. You didn't try to kill him. You didn't go up there to kill him, right? You went up there to rob him, and it went bad.
Drove cars, grabs a gun.
The robbery went bad. You got in his car. You drove away. We didn't just pick your name out of a hat. Somebody led us to this. Some evidence led us to this. The videos led us to this. You got a gun that's a pistol. We didn't find any shell casings on the scene up there. Our boy was shot, and the bullets still in him.
I don't even think you knew that you hit him, to be honest with you.
Probably not.
I think, honestly, I think you thought you scared him because he took off running one direction. You took off running in the opposite direction towards his car. I don't even think you knew that you shot him. I really don't.
Sir, is this me on camera? Like, do y'all have any footage?
Yes, it is. It is.
It's my face.
Yes.
My face is on this camera.
You know what's more important than having your face on camera is your DNA. Is that red van that he was talking about that we measured to get your height off of? That van that you fell into when he reached for the gun and that little struggle started to take place? If I touch that right there, my DNA is right there. Those crime scene guys can come in here, swab this right here, and guess what? There's no denying my DNA. You can't replicate it. You can't say it wasn't me.
We can get DNA off of his clothes. How are you going to explain that?
So it either goes one of two ways, okay? Either you intentionally meant to kill this person, or things got out of control. You didn't mean for the gun to go off, and you didn't even know you shot him until you're sitting down here. You understand what I'm saying? Do you see the difference in those scenarios? You understand? You don't want to put yourself in this first scenario, okay? Because that's just a really bad scenario to be in. The second one is more plausible. The second one is what I believe took place. Because listen, we've sat across from people. You do not come across as the type of person that would intentionally set out to kill somebody.
No.
And I think it was just an accident.
Finally, after 30 minutes, Tamara has come to realize that she's backed into a corner. But what she doesn't seem to realize is just how much of a tragedy her actions have caused. Shane was incredibly close with his family. His twin sister stated at trial, "To lose a twin, there isn't a word." The best way to describe the loss is our souls were connected with a cord so strong, so powerful, that not anything could break it except death. Tamara McLeod broke the cord, and I've been floating into oblivion ever since.
So is that what happened? It just got out of control? And I'm sorry that happened to you.
Sorry, it happened to you.
I don't believe that you meant to do it. I don't even think you probably didn't know until the police stopped you that he was getting shot. Did you?
No.
So what happened?
My friends left me over there. You got charged.
These girls?
You know, some other girls.
You just needed a ride home.
I was in North State, no one really gave me no ride.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, right in prison.
This is what we were trying to talk to you about.
the difference between what your intent was. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm sorry?
It was that. You know, I took the pill that day.
So what happened? What led up to that? Besides your friends not dropping you off. You needed a ride. You see him walking out into the parking lot. You just wanted to jack him. You wanted to get his keys.
Just walk us through it.
Yes.
What did you say?
I don't remember what I said to
You told him to take his shoes off? What was going on? What was being said?
I was scared because I really don't remember. I was just, city was a bad. I know I can't think of bad. I didn't mean to kill. This shit is like embarrassing. Like, shit probably going. This shit
Listen,
is like.
you don't need to worry about
Yeah, don't even worry about that.
I'm about to spend the rest of my life in prison.
Not
The rest of my life. This shit is, black persecutor, police officer.
It has nothing to
They
do
have
with
black and white. Nothing.
It has nothing to do with that. Did he tell you he was a police officer? Did he say, what are you doing? I'm the police?
All right, so how would you know?
What did he say to you?
I say, I don't remember. I just was trying to get the keys.
Where were the keys?
I think he had them to me.
He had them to you.
So when you were running back to his vehicle, what did you drop? You had to turn around and go back to there.
His phone
His phone? Where's his phone?
should be in that car.
Should be in the car. The black car.
Listen, Detective Loomis had made mention about asking you to submit to a DNA swab. Now, you have a constitutional right to refuse that, which is your right, or you can. We'll come back tomorrow with a search warrant for it. You don't give us permission, so it's your choice. Either way, okay?
You guys know. Just let me call my mother one time.
We'll take care of that.
You know what? I will let you do that before we part ways.
Okay. Are you willing to give us a DNA sample?
Plus my DNA is already on the system. I've been probation for the right
Yeah, but we can't use all of that. Legally, we're not allowed to use anything like that. We have to use our own samples. Okay?
Shit is like, is it bad? Fucking like
You want another cigarette?
please.
All right, let me get you another cigarette.
Deep breath. Who would you meet up before we were to trade cars? Cedric? What was Cedric's? Did you tell Cedric anything? Did you tell Cedric that car was hot? Like real hot? No? You just gotta trade it.
That's what they do anyway,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Oh, I get it.
Right, man. This shit is like prison, man. Typical. About whole jail.
So
30 years.
this will make me right here. Well, some bad shit went down.
So like 30 years.
I have no idea, sweetheart. I'm not an attorney. I don't want to be an attorney. I have no idea.
Tamara signs the DNA sheet providing her consent. And for what it's worth, she is telling the truth here regarding what happened and where she went. Unfortunately, it's about 40 minutes too late.
So, like I said, I'm not here to judge you. That's not my job.
I'm sorry, man.
And I believe
Shit
you.
is just too much.
I believe you.
Especially not on Cleveland police officer. No,
Well,
I'm not
anybody
no
for that.
Anybody.
Anybody.
You know, this shit looks bogus. I'm not no racist protest. You're right.
So,
Any of that. You know, like that shit.
It's bad stuff that goes on. Who dropped you off? Okay. Was this a girl's house? No.
But so yeah, that was with a group of people. You know, really don't know today. Shit, a lot of people don't really know about it.
But they just left you, didn't give you a ride. That's why you went looking for a car. Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
Do you think I was for the rest of my life in prison?
I think that you're very, very young. I think that things got out of control, that you made some bad decisions that you're going to have to account for. I think you being honest with us about it is going to be helpful to you. The rest of your life, that's not my decision to make, but I like what's going on with you. I like that you're remorseful. I like that you're cooperating with us. Right? You're taking responsibility for what happened. That's huge. People, you don't get that from watching first 48 TV shows and all that stuff. But people take that into consideration. Human beings take that into consideration. Prosecutors take that into consideration. Juries, judges. Okay? So you're doing the best thing that you could do right now. Right? I'll tell you that. I promise you can call your mom. Do you want to call your mom?
Please.
This is the deal with that. And I'm going to call her on my phone. And it's got to be on speaker.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Don't get into anything crazy. You can talk to her however you want to. But I just want you to understand that it's got to be on speaker.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice
Message you want to try one more time.
330.
She might not recognize my number.
Yeah. I mean, you try.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
I'll leave a
When
message.
you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Mom. It's me. I'm down at the county. I guess I'll call you, when I can. Just know I'm in jail. I love you, though. And I'll see you soon.
I'm going to give you my card. Her mom answered her phone. She left the message. I'm going to give you my card before you go over with my cell phone. Right? Feel free to give that to your lawyer when you get one. If he wants to talk with us, we're happy to do that. He'll want to talk to the prosecutor, I'm sure. All right? And we're going to talk to the prosecutor. We're going to tell him exactly how this night went with you. Okay? We've been doing this a long time. I'm looking at little people put keys and we don't get any extra money. We don't get nothing. We just want to get to the truth. That's all. And you helped us do that. So
Somebody's life is still wrong.
I'm sorry.
I said somebody's life is still wrong. That's somebody's son's.
But it's two families that are affected. It's not only his, but yours. Okay? Because you matter too. All right?
Okay. So, did they take pictures of you? Okay. So, some officers did to take you down over to the trunk. And then we'll talk to the girls. The other girls know anything about it.
Like I said, they're saying they've got kids. They've never been in jail, especially for something crazy.
Sure.
Yeah, right.
Okay. They didn't have nothing to do with it, right? When did you hook up with them?
They 7, 8, like I say.
So around 7 or 8. You went to Josephine's? Okay. And
You got any questions? Okay. Keep breathing. Okay. You get through it.
In August of 2022, Tamara McLeod was found guilty of aggravated murder. As a result, she was sentenced to life in prison, with the possibility of parole after serving 54 years. By the time she is eligible for parole, she will be 72 years old. The death penalty was on the table, but Shane's family told the judge that they didn't want it pursued due to their religious beliefs. They stated they don't believe in an eye for an eye. They simply want the streets to be safer. Our thoughts are with the family of the victim, Shane Bartek, who also had a whole future ahead of him that was snuffed out in a horrific and unnecessary act of violence. Thank you for watching today's video. Whether you're new here or have been with us for a while, check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here, or one of my newest uploads right here.